Hey everyone, it's Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty, and this video is going to be a little different. So with the 20th anniversary of Pokemon coming out, or happening this year, they just released that little chibi figure red with, you know, the Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. They released one a while ago with the starter set Pokemon, and as we all know, that one is extremely expensive. So I decided I'm just gonna pay a few bucks, or not a few bucks, a few tens of bucks to get the bootleg version of said toy. So went on eBay, found one for 16 bucks. It's the version 2, so the face application's supposed to be better, blah blah blah. And I just got it today, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it now. We're gonna take a quick look at it, and then I'm gonna give you my opinions of whether or not it's worth it to buy a knockoff. So I don't know anything about this company or the original company, and so I don't know really if it's like a huge collecting market or what, but I'm definitely not going to be paying 200 bucks for a little 5-inch figure of something. So that's crazy, and for those that want to pay that much, great, but that's just not me. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. I'm assuming it came from China. somewhere in those cool knockoff regions. Alright, so green box goes, or the green wrapping goes, and now we've got a box that I'm trying to find the easiest way to open, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. Here we go. So here is the figure, and I already can see it looks kind of funny. So the box is nice, no tape, so it's not sealed, and just from looking at the figure, the paint application's not all that great, but it's 16 bucks. The thing I think looks funny is that I think his legs are backwards. We're gonna have to take a look at that. So it says here, it's cute to look at, fun to play with, and great to collect. Nendoroids. I guess that's what it is. Nendoroids. I don't think that's zooming in, but whatever. Let's see. Exchange the 4 part of head to change expressions. Cute. Oh, that's just the same thing, but so if it zooms in, it says the 4 part. So I'm assuming the forehead? I don't know. And it just says cute to look at, fun to play with, blah blah blah. Good Smile Company, Pokemon Center. Sculpted by Kima Lisa says Corporation Nendoroid. And I don't know. Looks good enough. Let's go ahead and open it. Alright. So there we have it again. And this leg here looks weird. So we're gonna, I guess, I don't know, there's another leg here, so no instructions. Oh, so this stuff's taped. That's good to know. And some other, there's a bunch of random pieces in here. Alright. So we got this bad boy open now. Yeah. Let's not worry about that right now. But I'm still worrying about it. Alright, let's get this box out of the way too. Cool. Alright. So here we have, I'm just going to show you what it looks like straight out of the box. Yeah, something's up with that leg. I don't know what. The joint goes off. The joint goes off that way. This one goes off that way. So know if these roll. Who knows? All right. So anyway, figure looks decent. Definitely something I'd expect for 16 bucks. His leg looks weird, but we'll go. This is just the reaction part, real quick. We're gonna do a better review video or a cut into something else. So here we have Blastoise. Whoa, sorry. Bulbasaur. Wow, there's a little paint application error in the face. Not that bad. Squirtle looks alright. They all look kind of dirty though. The paint application's not clean cut. It's kind of dirty, like someone's fingers were dirty when they were painting these things. Charizard. Gosh, why do I want to call them by their... Okay, Charmander. This one looks alright. That looks pretty decent. There's some paint error in the tail, so we'll get close-up shots of all those. And let's see, we've got this thingamajigger here, not sure what it is, and some faces. There's some dirt on this dude's face, so he's laughing at the dirt that he got on his little cheeks there. Anyway, it's just a toy. 16 bucks. They got a lot of little things. I'm gonna look more into it, but that's just the initial. Is these legs are stupid, but for right now, I'm gonna say 16 bucks. That's fine. You're gonna get yourself a cool little toy. It's a lot bigger than what I really thought. Still, 16 bucks. It's good. So let's go a little further and a more in-depth look at this Chinese knockoff. Alright, so this is essentially the figure, the Red 425 Nendoroid. Still don't know that name, but well, this is the Chinese knockoff. Again, it cost me around 16 bucks on eBay. eBay description said it was version 2, which means a better face application. So far from what I can tell, everything looks fairly good. I mean, there are some paint issues. We've got this Charizard here that the tail sort of has like a little issue with it. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe there's a few smudges here and there, but nothing too bad. Thing I'm noticing is the Squirtle, like this paint kind of looks a little dirty, but hey, 16 bucks, who's gonna really complain? So we've got this little guy's face here, Red being pretty angry, and so I'll show how that works in a second. And then we've got different arms. We got this cool little Pokedex, Pokeballs that can go in certain hands, like we got the Master Ball, the Pokeball there, the backpack comes off. There's a nice little stand for Red here. He is doing this awesome pose. So the ones that hold the Pokeball have these little pegs here. I ended up fixing the legs. When I opened up the package, the legs looked pretty stupid. And they kind of like, I don't know, the joints were off, so he was kind of doing some awesome leg tricks. So what I ended up having to do was get just some pliers. I didn't want to hurt the figure, so I went ahead and put electrical tape around the plier nose. So I just did that, sort of just got the joints and like adjusted them to where they were. The whole figure sort of moves, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just, I think they were tight from the paint, so that worked out. So now he's feeling fairly good. So this is basically it. I think this is another neck piece in case either you break or lose yours. So that's nice that they have that. The stand connects here on the backpack, or if you want to take the backpack off. there's another piece there if you don't want him to have the backpack. So he sort of swivels around. I know his legs move around, his hands move, his arms, you can pull them off. You can even pull the hands off. So I've done some like interesting different adjustments here and there. Like this wasn't supposed to be on this hand, and this was supposed to be on this side, but they pretty much look the same. So you know, you can completely kill the figure and pop his head off if you want. So this is essentially the head. Yeah, it's the head. So the way you change the faces, if I can remember, is you pop the hat off, which exposes his crazy head. So once the hat's off, you peel his face off, Silent of the Lambs style, and you get nice little flesh in there for whatever reason. This would be fun to like paint the inside, just like brains or something. It's pretty open in there. But anyway, I'm going blah. And then you just stick the face that you want in, and then you seal it up with the head, and there you go. You got another look to Red. Not much else I can really say about it. It's a decent figure for the 16 price. I would never pay 200 bucks for this. I'm curious to see if they're going to do a bootleg of the Champions Edition that has Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I've got a friend that bought the actual one. I didn't want to spend 100 bucks on it, but I'm pretty sure it's awesome. Overall, fairly good. The paint looks a little beat up in some spots. I think the blue wasn't applied very well. Maybe a few more layers of blue and they would have been good. But I'm satisfied. So that's pretty much it. Again, this is Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty with a figure review. So that's a little different. Anyway, I will see you guys later.